All right, Andrew Gazecki, CEO of MicroAcquire here, and today I'm gonna be going over the July update. July was kind of a crazy month for us. I'm not gonna lie. I appreciate every single one of you that supported us, every single one of you that invested in us, everyone that signed up as a buyer or seller, anyone who got acquired. Like, we're just thrilled to be in a position to really build something special. And so, without further ado, this is the update for July that we're sending to investors. So I thought I'd just kind of walk through this and give a little context. So for the first 30 days, I've been busy. So just look at all these things I've been doing. So I'm doing this a day early. So we'll probably pass 700,000 in recurring revenue, and that's just from premium buyers. The bigger launches are going to be the M&A directory, the valuation tool. Those are coming next month. But hired back my full exec team, hired back my old creative director, CEO coach, even hired a VP of M&A Marketplace, who's an incredible individual. His name is Paul. We'll be introducing him soon. He's a certified California business broker. So he's going to be helping us onboard some of the best M&A advisors and investment bankers and business brokers. So we're really excited about that. Other items, just annual run rate graph looking pretty good. Month-over-month growth looking at like 17%. And then if you're not familiar with MicroAcquire, I thought this would be a good slide to introduce, where really just painting the vision of what we're trying to build. So we're trying to build a market network for acquisitions, which includes legal and financing and M&A advisors and escrow and the ability to easily transfer assets and just so many other items. And so we're on a mission to make acquisitions as easy as possible and help thousands of entrepreneurs get acquired. And so I always say you have product hunt for discovery, angel list for investing, and then we're going to have MicroAcquire for the startup community for acquisitions and exits, because the exit is such an important part of the founder's journey. We really want to make that process so seamless. You create a profile, you start meeting buyers in minutes. You can get a data-driven valuation based on the data that we collect from deals closed. So we have a lot of really exciting stuff coming up, but that's kind of a quick vision. In terms of combined revenue of all startups, so we passed 400 million in total revenue of all the startups listed on MicroAcquire, and 82 million of this was added in July, so last month. Now, a big goal of ours is we want to move up market. So company size is also increasing. So the average annual recurring revenue year to date from 2020 is up 34%. So we want to also help larger startups too. We definitely want to help, small bootstrap companies, even, micro SaaS, but we also feel we have an opportunity to help companies doing 2 million, 5 million, 10 million, potentially even like 50 million in revenue. And so really that's where the additional third-party services are going to be so impactful, where you can hire an investment banker, you can hire an M&A advisor, you can hire someone for due diligence, you can hire someone for accounting if your P&L isn't, clean, whatever it may be. Everything, again, I wish I had when I sold my previous company, Business Apps. We're building those tools. So if you have a company of any size, we can help you find a buyer and then transact on the platform. And, kind of some bigger thoughts too is we want to build MicroAcquire to a point where even if you don't find your deal on MicroAcquire, you bring it to MicroAcquire, because we built such good tools that streamlines the acquisition process. But moving forward, definitely a key part of MicroAcquire is maintaining a carefully curated marketplace. So only 56% of listings are accepted. We see probably way more than this, but these are actually, they completed their profile, they want to get published, they want to go live on MicroAcquire. They go through all of our diligence questions, and we only accept about 56% of those. And that ranges from, some are pre-revenue, average revenues typically around, a few 100,000 or upwards into the millions. So we're really picky about the startups that we do approve, but we do look for typically profitable SaaS, e-commerce communities, been seeing a lot of newsletters, crypto companies as well. So basically any sort of profitable online software company, MicroAcquire is more than happy to help get acquired. New listings by month. This is a metric we definitely are going to be focusing on pushing up, but we want to push up quality really more than quantity. I don't think the amount of listing each month is the best metric for us to be tracking, but it is an indicator that we're seeing a large amount of supply. There's over 1,000 startups live on MicroAcquire right now. Some of them are being acquired within a week. Some of them just aren't a fit at all. So we're going to be, building or thinking of new processes to ensure that quality remains high and consistent. So when you come to MicroAcquire, you have the highest quality startups across every single sector, SaaS, e-commerce, etc. New listings by yearly revenue segment. So with less than 100,000 in recurring revenue, all of those startups combined, you can see we saw pretty good growth right there. So 15.4 million. That's kind of like the micro SaaS section. And then we have 100,000 to a million in recurring revenue. That totals 110 million. And you can just see the growth. The growth I like to see the most is in the 1 million in recurring revenue and more. That's where we put just the most effort. And with the release of, the M&A directory and, having real professionals that are involved in these transactions right now, but typically offline and kind of fragmented, we're going to consolidate that and bring everyone together to make these acquisitions easier. So good news on that front. Buyers are going through the roof. Every single day we see hundreds of buyers signing up for MicroAcquire. So happy to see that. Thank you for everyone who has signed up for the marketplace. I appreciate all of you. How can you help? If you know any companies that are looking to potentially get acquired, have them reach out. Just send them over to MicroAcquire. We'll take good care of them, help them get acquired completely free. There's no cost. I should also note when we release the M&A marketplace, that's going to be an optional pathway for startups as well. You can still sell completely free, but depending on your deal size, if it makes sense to hire a business broker or an M&A advisor, you can do that. And that's also going to be free for a period of time until we really nail it. And then we'll probably layer on a revenue model after that. But then brand building, if you have a newsletter, podcast, count me in. I'd love to, support anyone that thinks that the MicroAcquire story is interesting, and be more than happy to share. And then just social media. If, you see a company on, social media that's looking to either buy or sell a SaaS company, or you just want to talk about, micro PE, micro SaaS or whatever, feel free to tag MicroAcquire and we'll give you a retweet and, really, kind of bring that community conversation together. But more than anything, thank you everyone for just all of your support. I hope you guys, we sent out about 250 swag boxes, so should have received those. If you haven't, we send them out in batches. So just wait, we'll get you. We sent out literally 250. And so we're going to send another 200 after we have all those sent out. So those should be in your hands soon. But thanks again for everyone's support. We had an amazing month. It's probably going to be hard to top this one, but we're going to do our best. And special shout out to my team. None of this is possible without all of you. And it's crazy to think just 2 months ago, it was kind of just me just running this whole business, the newsletter, the social media posts, getting the listings live, talking to founders. So this is a business I truly believe needs to exist, and I'm making it happen. Founders need an easy way to sell their company and have a marketplace that brings trust and transparency, and we're bringing it. And also just thanks to all my new investors for believing in me and believing in what we're building. We're going to be helping thousands of entrepreneurs, and I'm just really humbled to be partnering and working with all of you. So Huge thank you. It was just such a humbling month. I was actually really just excited to record this video because of just, how far we've come in 60 days. And it's really exciting for us to think about how far we're going to come, and just watch in the next 30 days, 60 days, 6 months from now, we're going to be an entirely different company. And I'm excited to continue to bring you on this journey, and continue to, bring you along as we do this each month. So again, appreciate all of you guys. If you have any questions, feedback, you know where to find me: Twitter, LinkedIn, Andrew at MicroAcquire.com. Appreciate all you. Cheers.